Yo, welcome to another Highdeas Video Podcast with my special guest, Miss Salsera Shannon. How
Hello.
are you today?
I'm good. Thank you.
And I do hope I pronounced your name correct. I am Artist. That's how you pronounce my name. I know it doesn't say it on the screen, but so you know.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you as well. I appreciate you coming on the show and the podcast and giving me your insight on things. Before we start, I want to throw this out there. Oh, happy birthday.
Hey, thank
You
you so
only get
much.
one.
That's
No
sweet.
problem. You only get one birthday. Definitely happy that you're spending a little bit of time here with little old me up in Maryland. So I hear that you're a Zumba instructor.
Yes, I am a Zumba instructor. I also believe that it's not only healthy for the body, but it's also healthy for the mind,
Mm-hmm.
as well as any kind of dancing. You know, it doesn't have to be Zumba. It doesn't have to be salsa or merengue, bachata, any of those things. It just has to be a type of dancing that helps with the endorphins, which
Mm-hmm.
the high intensity interval training does that with the endorphins. So that's
And what is your nationality? Because I know a lot of I like. Let me hear you first before I say anything.
okay. So I am mixed. I am half Puerto Rican and half French.
Okay, because I know a lot of the Spanish background. They love to dance.
Yes, I do keep that portion alive on my Spanish side, so it's a tradition.
Okay,
Yes.
so what got you into Zumba? Was it part dance, part fitness? Like, I mean, it does both things. Like for somebody who likes to dance but doesn't want to go and lift the weights, they can go and party with some other fellow females or guys or classmates.
Yeah, for sure. I think what got me into dancing was essentially my mother. She's a dancer, like she's a hip hop dancer.
Okay.
And she always encouraged me to dance. And so, I'm 4 and 5 years old at a first grade dance, dancing with my friends, and all attention is on me, and I loved it. I love
Right.
inspiring other people to be happy and to do the moves.
Right.
That's where it started.
So do you have like did you go to school for dance in the back like in your past or just at home or not like just at home but like what I'm saying.
I have done basic lessons before. I did a basic lesson at this place called Salsa Cabana. And then after that, I have like gone to lessons here and there in Charlotte, North Carolina, which
Mhm.
their salsa scene is amazing there. Like in Columbia, South Carolina, the scene is not so great. You don't excel as much in your practice, but yeah, I feel like for me, I don't count when I dance.
Mhm.
I don't like numbers. I don't. I hate them, and so I learn by listening.
Mhm.
So I teach people how to dance with Zumba for fitness, but as far as like teaching somebody how to dance bachata or something, I'm like,
Mhm.
look, you're gonna learn. You got to learn my way, and not this
Right. Right.
talented way. So,
Yeah, bachata. That's a fast dance. If I right, that's when I think that's when you're dancing pretty fast, right? Like it's not a slow.
it's more slow and sensual.
It's a lot of hip movement. I'm just trying to remember. There's so many different dances you could do there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. So what are you for the people that don't know, it is your birthday. And what are you doing to celebrate your birthday today?
Oh, what I'm doing to celebrate my birthday? Well, considering I am a dancer, it's always one of those
You
things where you're just gonna dance. You're happy, you dance. You're sad, you dance. You
right.
celebrate by dancing. So,
Now when we had got into the messaging, I was trying to find out what topics would be good. And you were saying depression, anxiety. What message do you want to give about those? Because I know a lot of people with this last year and the pandemic, I know it's been you know, it's been tough for a lot of people. A lot of people been depressed. A lot of people been by themselves. So has Zumba been some like an outlet for, you know, some of the people that's in your class?
For sure. It's definitely been a stress reliever as far as, giving you something to look forward to. You got to have something in your calendar to look forward to whether it's every few days or, and so for me doing Zumba classes, like, it's something I look forward to. It's something that all my friends look forward to. And having that outlet, it makes you excited to do something.
Right.
So yeah,
It's it's just good to have some type of outlet. Like mine is just going to play basketball. You know, like
okay.
some simple like that. You know, just to get outside. While are you able to do Zumba in person again since the pandemic?
I have done Zumba in person before. I have also done Zumba virtually. So
Okay.
basically, with the pandemic, it's hard to wear a mask
Right.
when you're dancing, but you got to make sure you don't wear real thick.
Right. You'll pass out.
Yeah, it's start hyperventilating.
Right.
So.
Well, I found this video, a little clip. It's I don't know if this is the type of Zumba dancing you do, but you just let me know. You let me know if this is your style. The side to side is what killed me. The jump back. Is that what you're doing in there? Are you jumping back up? That was that seemed like a good workout for her at least.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got different styles.
So it's not a set way. It's not like a set style of Zumba. It's to whoever the leader is.
Right. So I've been to different classes just going myself, and everybody has a different structure. Like I go to a Zumba class and like it's more hip hop, because that's what they like. But you can go to different ones and it could be more of Latin vibe. That one was not very.
Yeah, that was a brief search, and that was one of the ones I came across. So I mean, for those who just to kind of go off topic really quickly, what type of shows do you watch? Are you into like the dramas, the realities, what are you into? What's on Miss Salsera's television?
Salsera doesn't watch television.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kind of like a unicorn. I don't watch TV. I will watch a lot of YouTube channels.
Okay.
About meditation or any kind of different dancing or whatever. Like I'll look up some stuff, but I read a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, what do you like to read?
I read a lot of James Patterson, but when I get into I read some Robert Greene, so I have a couple of his 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction, 33 Laws of War. I have Nelson Mandela's, John F. Kennedy's biographies and things like that. So it varies. I have positive thinking books, and so it bounces around. I get a little bit of everything.
Good.
I try to. I was, a long time ago, I met a good guy. His name was Michael A. Johnson, and he told me, basically you get knowledge for two different places: the people you know and the books you read. So if you don't know MF Bill Gates, you better pick up a book. And so that was where I came from. He handed me the 48 Laws of Power. He wrote a message in there for me. And that started me on my book reading journey from 19 years old till now.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah. So that's awesome. Like I told you, I'm not going to keep you long. That wouldn't be unfair to you on your birthday.
Oh, I don't mind going for a little bit longer.
Oh no, I wasn't letting you go just yet. But I
Oh,
am just saying, I didn't want to. I'm not going to hold you long. I refuse to do that. It's your birthday.
thank you.
Have you heard of? It's a. It's a. Okay. How do you feel about this? To stop Asian hate, because this is popping up everywhere. This is starting to sweep the nation. Like I'm seeing now. It seems like they're saying that it's like blacks on Asians, and I'm like, wow. I didn't. From what I had seen, I'm not saying that it's one specific group, but it kind of surprised me that they said they kind of like switched it. But either or, how do you feel about that? Like that's
I think that it all starts down to the fundamental truth of our mental health system sucks in America. And there's so much stigma surrounding it. So those people that are essentially doing these things to Asian women, they're not getting the help they need
right.
to not do these things. I read an article not long ago, and it was talking about he had some addiction or whatever, that one of the shooters in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So if we had a better system and less stigma of mental illness and mental health help, I don't think a lot of this stuff would happen in our community.
Right. It's hard to diagnose it though. A lot of people think that I'm perfectly fine. A lot we go through a lot of different traumas.
Yeah.
Whether we realize it, I mean, we even small breakup. You think it's a small breakup? It could have been. You could have took that much harder than you thought. Like
Oh, yes.
So just little things like that, and then the social acceptance. So and it's just a lot where people they're not morale, but they're beaten down. The spirit they're just taken out, and it's really sad to see that even in 2021 when anything can happen, everything's pretty much acceptable. People are still so small-minded,
And things get swept under the rug in politics
right?
and in so many different aspects of politics. Things get swept under the rug. And that's a shame.
It is a shame. I had just pulled up this one article. It's about, I'm not really familiar with it, so we're really going to learn this together. It's about Casey Goodman. So he was apparently shot 6 times.
That's in Ohio. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So let me see. I should have cropped it better, but obviously, like I've been ripping and running all day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just I went to work to trying to take my mom out to eat to running out to Virginia to getting stuck in traffic to getting here at 6:30 to throwing this together and making it
You
on
did good.
time.
You did so
So
good.
it says that apparently Franklin County Coroner Dr. Anahi Ortiz said Goodson was shot a total of 6 times, 5 bullets entered Goodson's back and one entered his buttocks. I don't know why that even matters, but she determined the cause of death was gunshot wounds of the torso. Obviously, what happened? What is the reason? After Goodson's death, investigators confirmed he was shot by Franklin County Deputy Jason Mead. Still, where is the story? It's like they're not telling what got. We have known since the moment we found him on the kitchen floor that he was murdered. So that's what his mother said, Tamala Payne. This report says it right here. Jason Mead murdered my son in his own home. It's not explaining what happened for the guy to get there. So I'm sorry if I can't really
They don't tell enough information.
Yeah, they're just saying that he was shot 6 times, and his mom is saying that he was murdered in his own home.
That's how they sweep it under the rug.
And he was so I guess the police officer was 17. He was a 17-year vet. Casey Goodman was 23 years old. I'll have to find out more. Sorry, guys. I thought this was going to
No, they did that
give
on
me
purpose. They put that information on there on purpose without enough information to be able to sweep it under the rug. People don't
right.
want, like, I was at the Capitol not long ago of Columbia, South Carolina. This is the Capitol, so you see a lot of people protesting. Well, there's a lot of people holding up signs of people who passed away by police brutality that's not being broadcasted in the news. That's how they sweep it under the rug.
They carry that. They control the narrative. That's what I always tell people. Find your own information. Don't sit there. I found this to be very interesting. I just literally, as I was putting this together, I saw this. This says a father was arrested after continuing to call his child she after court ordered gender transition treatments. Do you think it's fair to be arrested? I mean, what he's doing is unfair. I'm not saying that. You know, it's already a tough situation for somebody going through that. But to arrest the man,
I mean, I'm surprised.
I mean, where's this? British Columbia. So I guess this is in Canada.
In Canada, wow. Okay, Canada's just great.
Yeah, I thought they was nice. I thought they were a nice country with free healthcare and marijuana pot plants all over the place. that's what I thought. I mean, apparently,
but I don't know about that. Sounds
that's
like they're
crazy.
strict though, which maybe they need to be.
It says there's an extraordinary case out of British Columbia where a father referenced a CD, referenced that CD, was arrested after he continued to refer to his biological 14-year-old daughter, known as AB, as she and his daughter after he transitioned to a male gender. This is a lot of he's and she's, and
it gets a little confusing.
It is. It's a lot of I just would like to know why. So, in view of established law regarding the right of a mature minor to consent to medical treatment and the assessments of a number of physicians that AB has capacity to consent, as well as the evidence of his healthcare providers that the proposed treatment is in AB's best interest, there's no serious questions to be tried.
They have to be not telling enough information.
He's 14. I mean, she's 14.
She, what, it, who knows?
He's 14. I just feel like, I always say this, to each his own, but don't force it on the kids. You know, allow people to grow up into who they are. If once you're 18 and you're out of my house and you feel that way, fine. Yeah. But you know, there's people that's letting their 3-year-olds choose their gender.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what I would do in that situation, but for me, like, I study a lot of human growth and development, and I work with kids, so it's just kind of like I always wonder to myself how I would handle that. But I have experience with taking care of people who are transitioning, and you have to support them the best way that you can, because they will commit suicide if not.
Yeah, it's and that's why I say to people, man, look, it's already hard enough. Like, think about how hard it was for somebody to come out as gay. That was hard. Could you imagine taking it a step further and you're saying, hey, I feel like I'm the other gender? That's even harder. So it's like, that's taking a huge step. Mind your own business. Like, why is their happiness and what they're doing so like relevant to what you're doing in your life? Let that man love who he wants. Let them be who they want to be. As long as they're not touching you, harming you, go about your business. But I don't know what it is about. It's always been like that. We always want to point out, bully, push around.
You're passionate about that. That's good.
Because I have 2 daughters, and having girls, and now like honestly, I wanted to do a podcast because I don't know how. Maybe I was naive as a man and not understood how much uh, domestic violence was going on.
A lot.
There is I mean, and I want to say, every woman I met from 2020 to today has had some semblance of domestic violence, and it's like mind blowing, and it's so my oldest daughter, she was in karate before all this. Oh,
Okay.
I was not having it. We're not playing. Like
Yes.
she actually just called me before, and she was. I don't mean to put you on blast, Ken. She had tears in her eyes. Why are you crying? Because her friends say she's too rough when they wrestle. I said, listen, some people can't go how we go. Cause we wrestle, we go.
You go hard.
We go, So I'm like, you can't wrestle everybody like you wrestle me. I'm a grown man, like. So I said, stop crying. Don't let nobody see you crying. We don't do that, So like, she's gonna be. I'm building them to be smart, beautiful, but Xena warrior princesses, because it's scary. It's scary letting them go out in this world nowadays.
It is scary, but you gotta let her cry, Dad.
She was crying.
Right, you gotta let her cry. That's another thing. You can tell people to suck it up.
Right.
But
right.
That's the problem with suicide these days. Is like we're sucking it up. We're pretending like we're okay, but we're not.
Have you worked with like maybe like suicide? Some like with people that were in that.
I actually lost a friend to suicide.
Okay.
For the same birthday, actually.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. He passed in 2016. He has a book out called Forever 29 on Amazon if you want to read about his life. But
what? Hold up. I'll write that down. I most certainly support all things Forever 29.
Yeah, his mom wrote a book about him. It's beautiful.
Hey man, I hate to hear that. You never know what people going through, man. I firmly believe that if you just have like that one person, sometimes like just that one, they can really talk you down. And I try to be that for a lot of people. I tell people, and it might be bull crap. They might think that, but I'd be like, look, for some reason I'm built to take weight of people. I'd be like, put it on me. I'm good because I'm used to pressure. I've been responsibilities since I was little. I put that on here, but you don't like if you're mad, don't yell at them. Yell at me. It's like certain people can handle certain things, some people can't. So
yeah.
I just feel like if we just help each other, just give somebody 5 minutes. Hey, a quick text message. How you doing? Just thinking about you. It makes a freaking difference.
It does.
People don't realize that.
Yeah, whether people realize it or not, like it makes a huge difference to have a lot of friends. Even if your circle's small, don't bring everybody into your circle. But
no, don't do that, man. I've held you long enough. I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to get you back on here one day and we'll go into a deeper discussion. But it's your birthday, and the fact that you even came on here for this long means so much to me. And I'm hoping that the people got to see you, hear your intelligence, see how bright and you seem such a good person. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and enjoy your family and friends. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you so much. You take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday.
Thank you. You're awesome, by the way.
I try my best. I try, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. You have a great evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.